Welcome everybody back to another Cat and Bird Boys video. We are going to continue the Buffalo Trace series. This is number 5 for us.
Yep.
And we're going to do the Ryes. A little bit different from this one compared to the last one. We are putting 2 Buffalo Trace products in here. We are putting Sazerac and we're going to throw in an E.H. Taylor Rye. Hard to get.
Yep.
Pretty coveted.
Pretty high up on my list from
a
rye perspective.
We're going to throw it in there. We're going to see how the Ryes compare, and then in the next video, we will close this thing out. But stay tuned to see how the Ryes compare. Rob's topping off his water.
Gotta cleanse the palate and stay hydrated.
We're gonna do some Ryes. So this is Rob's wheelhouse here, Ryes.
Rye guy, baby.
So we're gonna do 7 Ryes.
Quickly.
Yeah, we got some bottom shelves. We got some top shelves. We got some Buffalo Trace products. We're gonna kind of go through it for you, and we're gonna tell you if Buffalo Trace competes with regular Ryes. So we got a Wilderness Trail in here. We've got an Alberta Premium, which is a cast strength. We've got a Sazerac. We've got the E.H. Taylor Rye. We've got a Wild Turkey 101 Rye. We've got a Wilderness Trail Rye. I think, did I cover them all? And a Pikesville.
Yep,
and a Pikesville.
So we got some, I'll say, relatively low end of the shelf to kind of higher shelf stuff.
Yeah.
So we got the whole spectrum.
Yeah, kind of harder to find stuff. We'll jump in here into one and keep bullshitting along the way.
Not a lot.
This one's pretty mild.
Very mild nose.
Yeah, you don't typically get this mild off of a rye. Wow. Very sweet. I get my typical caraway seed. You could tell it's a rye. I mean,
oh yeah, you instantly know it's a rye.
You know it's a rye.
But the nose is
incredibly. Nose is nothing. It's like a smoky, non-spice, like a smoky. Get a smoky caraway seed type.
Yeah,
nose.
but it's weird. It's like a watered down smoke.
Yeah,
I mean smoke is what you get, but
these are going to be very hard to guess. I mean, I may not even. I haven't had 2 of these. I haven't had the Alberta, and I haven't had the Pikesville.
It does have a good flavor though. I do like that. You get
very good
traditional rye flavor, but you get some sweetness on it. I don't know if it's like fruit, but it's more just like some vanilla almost.
Yeah,
that's good.
I get a lot of vanilla off the second one. I get raspberry off the second one. I get a heavy fruit forward off this one.
Much better nose than number 1 for sure.
Oh, that one's quite very, very mild finish. Very unique. For me, I like it a lot better than 1. It's watered down.
So I'll say the palate on it, the way it coats my mouth, is a lot better than 1. 1 was, I don't say sharp, but it was a little more rough around the edges. This is a lot smoother. Better nose for sure. But I'm not picking up a lot of... Yeah, see, one is definitely much higher proof than this one. It's got to be.
Yeah. About 2 ahead of 1. I'm bouncing on through. I got candied cherries on this one.
You're on 3?
Yeah, I got some candied cherries. There's a lot of candy sweetness to this one, which I really like. I enjoy that a lot. Oh, that goes way to the top for me. Oh, yeah. I don't get the rye finish on this one. Wow. Candy sweetness.
So you say candy, I'm getting like cotton candy. Like a light sweetness on the nose.
Oh, it's beautiful, and the finish is quite fantastic. I mean, it's a very nice, mild,
Oh,
sweet,
wow.
candied finish. Yeah, that's fucking good.
Well, I'll tell you what. Even if I didn't know this was a rye,
I wouldn't have guessed
I
it.
would. This is probably less of a rye impact than these. The first two are ryes. This one I'd be hard pressed to even guess this one. Which I'm gonna put that up there.
I get a
So
bubble
we're the
gum.
same. We're the same right now.
Yeah, I get a bubble gum in the next one. I'm flying through here for you, Robbie. Getting
That's
these
good.
knocked out.
That's good. We're gonna crank them out.
Bubble gummy sweetness.
Oh yeah.
No
On the nose?
rye
Oh,
spice
yeah.
as well.
Hit
Kind
me.
of shocking.
Hit me with it.
It's a a little weak on the finish. A little weak on the finish. I don't like it as good as 3, but I like it better than 2.
Well, that's where I'm deciding between these guys here. If it's definitely better than 2.
I get an odd pickle on the next one. I get some kind of pickly, vinegary, peppery. I don't know. It's a funk to it.
Yeah, it's
Weird. You smell the smoke too.
you said pickle. And I smell now.
Yeah, it's a pickly, smoky type.
It's odd.
Yeah, this one's really odd. Really good. Really good on the pickle.
Holy shit!
God damn.
I wish the nose is better because it tastes great.
Yeah. Man, the palate's really fucking
Yeah.
good on this one.
The nose is weird. I don't know if it was just my recycling the Glencairns like between videos, or if that's truly because these other ones though are saying true to their nose, but this one that's weird.
Right now, I'm putting it tied for second. The nose is an important part of the bourbon experience.
It is. It is.
So I mean,
I like
even
that.
if it tastes fucking great and the nose is bad, it can kill your bourbon experience. But the palate on that one was fucking fantastic.
I'm at the point where I'm putting 4 ahead of 5 at this point.
You know what? I'm gonna go with you, Rob, because it's kind of a voting thing with the two of us. I'm gonna go with you. If you edged one over, I'm going with you. I get a weird cardboard on the next one. I get a lot of caraway. A lot of caraway. Huge amount of sauerkraut.
I don't like this nose very much.
No, it's a sauerkrauty nose. It's got a lot of caraway to it.
So, I'm not just saying this because you said it previously, but I smell wet cardboard. That's
cardboard,
what I
yeah.
smell when I smell this. It's not good.
Palate once again is decent.
See,
It's hard with the nose that bad.
I do not like it. Like I'm gonna compare this to number 1.
Oh, I like 2 a lot
At this
better.
point.
I like 2 a lot better than this
I'm
one.
gonna compare this with number 1. Like
Yep.
my lowest one right now because I do not like this one.
Yeah, this one's last. This one's last.
Yeah, I don't even need to drink it again. That is the. Ugh. I do not like that at all.
Yeah, that's definitely last.
All right, last one.
Yep. Very mild nose. Not a bad nose. Mild nose. You don't get much off it, which is okay.
You get the caraway though. You get the rye on the nose.
You get a little bit of rye.
It's not punchy in the face.
Very mild.
No real fruit flavors sticking out.
Oh, this is my least favorite. A huge rye. Let's see how you feel about this. Huge rye.
This is not my least favorite at all. This is.
I know you like Ryes.
Yeah. So this is definitely like right now. I'm thinking about putting it in the 4 spot.
It's very rye. Very rye.
Let's see what this one is real quick. That one's definitely better.
Try it against 2. This is if you love the flavors the rye brings out, specifically the rye grain, this one here is the truest rye out of the group. I'm going with kind of what you do. I don't think it's as bad as my number 6, but
I like it more. I'm putting it as 4.
I'm gonna let me try this one.
We're gonna definitely be different on this one.
Yeah, but our top 3 is the same.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we are exactly the same, except
Except for the one that's
last
a
one.
true rye.
the very last one.
So let's go with last place here, which was
It's
6, right?
6, which is dog water. That is.
That's the Redwood Empire. Redwood Empire Emerald Giant, which I typically didn't mind, but today compared to these, it's not good.
Bad nose. It had a very bland taste. It did not compete with the other ones.
So I'm gonna go with 1 and 2, just because our 6 is varied.
Yes.
So let's go with 1. This is the Wild Turkey 101 Rye, which I didn't think was bad, but definitely was not comparable to the rest of them.
Yep, I agree.
And I thought number 6 was kind of somewhere in this realm, but it depends. Like, he likes ryes. I typically like bourbons, so steered him up with number 6, which is more of a true rye.
Yep. What's 2?
SA. What's SA?
Saz.
That could be Sazerac.
Savannic is S.A. Sazerac.
What number?
Number 2,
Number 2.
Yes.
Sazerac, which I also thought was quite a little bit on the rougher side, which I love Sazerac, but it is. I mean, it's in 4th place for me.
I've had
in 5th for Rob.
I've drank this out at restaurants before, and I'll tell you what, I steer away from Sazerac when I see it on the menu. Like, it's not something I go to for a rye if I'm in the mood for a rye. There's other ones that I tend to pick over that because it's just. I mean, I'm glad it showed up where it did on my lineup because typically when I drink it, I feel like there's more to be desired there. It just doesn't do it for me.
This one here was my second last, Rob. This one came in 4th.
This is my 4th.
So I'm guessing this one's the E.H. Taylor. Oh, wow. It's the Wilderness Trail.
Wilderness?
Okay. This is a Wilderness Trail single barrel rye. This is the standard off the shelf Wilderness Trail. I like how you bumped that up a little bit.
It hit for me. It just that rye, the full flavored rye experience is what got me. Like,
yes, it's true. Yep, 115 proof rye. So,
yeah, it's just I like it.
I couldn't say it was. I can't say it was bad. The only one I thought was kind of rough in comparison with these was this one. But
yeah, even though I ranked these ones on the lower side, like I just gave my review of Sazerac, like I would still drink these.
Yeah.
But this one is probably on the I probably would not order. Like, I probably wouldn't drink this one.
Yeah.
But the other ones I would.
Let's go 3, 2, 1, which
we got 3, 4, 5, right? So,
yep, 3, 4, 5, and then the order is 5, 4, 3 here.
Yep.
So let's see what these are, because these were definitely our top
So what we got
tier.
left? We got Alberta, we got Taylor, and we got
Pikesville.
So we got some hitters. The 3 that we thought would be at the top.
Alberta Premium
Alberta
was number 3. Very good. Very expensive for what it is. I mean, you're paying what, $100 a bottle?
I think it was when I got it last year. I think it was high 80s, like 87, 88. But
that's good.
that was when it hit the shelf here, like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gotten up in price or what. With
I think it's probably stayed the same. It's still sitting on the shelves at places in Ohio. It's really good. Is it worth the $99? Maybe. I mean, we're
we'll
drinking
see.
against some good Ryes.
Yeah, I don't know when you can grab a Willet Rye off the shelf for not half the price, but close. It's not,
Yep. So number 2 was the E.H. Taylor Rye.
Okay.
Wow.
It was good. It was no way.
So the E.H. Taylor Rye finishes number 2 here.
So Pikesville took the win.
And Pikesville takes the win.
But Taylor
showed up.
It stood out. It was a very good one.
Here's the thing with Taylor's hard to get, but it's not intended to be anything other than a off the shelf rye. The intention of that $50 to $60 bottle is to be just a bottled and bond rye from Buffalo Trace. You're not intending to make this thing a SAS 18 or a limited release.
Right, yeah.
But this Pikesville, it comes around every once in a while, hits the shelves. It's easy to get in Kentucky. It's easy to get in other states. We don't get much of it, but holy shit, the Pikesville's fucking great.
I was very impressed by that. I mean, I'm a Taylor fan when it comes to ryes. Like, have a bottle at the house, killed it during my diaper party. Definitely, Matt knows all about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
But yeah, no, so I'm a big fan of E.H. Taylor Rye. But there's other ones, like we were just talking about our previous rye lineup when we did Dram, we did the Owl, we did Taylor, we did Michter's. And Taylor actually ended up third on my list for that, which actually was my number 1 rye for a long time, and then put up against Dram and the other ones. But it competed well against these other ryes straight head to head. And like I said, we had a wide range of them. We had some with some lower shelf and then some relatively upper shelf ones. So kind of landed where I expected it to. But the Pikesville really impressed me.
What's nice about these, the Pikesvilles typically will sit on the shelves. It's not going to be some kind of limited release. The only one of these group that's going to be hard to find is the E.H. Taylor. Mm-hmm. The rest of these, you could probably go to your liquor store almost every day and grab one. Pikesville, you have to wait till it gets here, but it'll sit on shelves for a week or two.
Yeah.
But Taylor showed up, but it's almost impossible to get, and you got to pay triple retail to get it.
Yeah.
So is it worth it? No, not if you can find a freaking Pikesville. Screw that. I'm getting a Pikesville all day. That's the first time I tried it. I've had a couple bottles sitting here. I've never tried it before because I'm not a huge rye guy, but it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
So our conclusion to this one is Pikesville definitely wins the rye competition. E.H. Taylor showed up, but Sazerac fell towards the bottom. So once again, a hard-to-find Buffalo Trace product doesn't show up. One of them does, one of them doesn't. So make of that what you need to. But thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep.
I hope you guys enjoyed this Buffalo Trace 5-part series that we compared these bottles. We will recap the whole Buffalo Trace tasting in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Can't burn boys.